Hello everyone. We're back with another installment of Am I the Asshole? If you like hearing Reddit stories, we'd really appreciate it if you could give us a like or subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started with our first story. Am I the asshole for not buying my cousin something to eat when we went to the beach? Edit. I did let my cousin choose something we both liked. I, female 25, took my cousin, female 6, and my kids, M4 and F6, to the beach this past weekend. I offered to take my cousin because she's around the same age as my kids, and they get along great. So I thought it would be fun. While we were there, we went out to eat. My cousin is extremely picky, and anytime I buy her food while we're out or cook anything, she takes a few bites and throws the rest away. I told her I was not buying her any food, and that her and I could share something, and she could have as much of it as she'd like. Well, she didn't like that because I got my kids their own meals, which they ate all of. We ended up sharing anyways, and she, like I thought, she took a few bites and then said she was full. The rest of the day was fine. Well, flash forward to after I drop her back home. I get a text from my aunt asking why I didn't buy her her own meal, and that my cousin is telling her we shared while my kids didn't. I explained the situation to her, and she told me I could have packed her food up to go if she didn't eat it. But I don't see the issue, seeing as she did exactly what I thought she would do. And she also had other food throughout the day that we packed, such as snacks and sandwiches. So AITA? Not the asshole. As long as you ensured she was able to eat enough to be not hungry, it's fine. She had plenty of other snacks throughout the day, and we all got ice cream before we left to go home. Next complaint, just tell your aunt to send money for food for the child. That solves all the problems, since child gets a meal and you aren't wasting your money. Who sends a child on an outing without offering money to the adult for food or snacks? So you took child on an outing, aunt didn't send money, and then complained how you spent your money or her child. Your aunt is a jerk. Aunt could pack her child a meal, or you don't offer to do nice things like child with you on outings. Not the asshole. I hate food waste, and even if you had saved the child's meal, it likely wasn't safe to save till you got home. As long as my child had food, I would not care how the meal was arranged. I would be reluctant to invite the child on another outing because of aunt behavior. I think you phrased it wrong. You should say you didn't get yourself a meal, and you just ate her leftovers. Not the asshole. She took a few bites and then said she was full. The child's needs were met while under your watch. End of story. I get a text from T aunt asking why I didn't buy her her own meal. Because enabling wastefulness is wrong. Am I the asshole for telling my daughter's grandparents to stop giving her arm floaties and goggles in the pool? Edited to add. I'm reading some of your comments, and I do agree saying no goggles is definitely excessive. I'm honestly more set on no floaties. Both her grandparents and swim instructor have chlorine-free pools. Edited to add, in commenting about the goggles again, so I'm not constantly repeating myself, the goggles were a slight issue for me because her instructor discourages them for children learning to swim so that they are not afraid to open their eyes in water and see where they're going. This is a class that is made to stress safety and not stress competitive sports. My 20 daughter, 4 female, goes to her grandparents' house every day that she's with her dad so they can watch her to babysit while her dad works. They put arm floaties and goggles on her when she gets in the pool and watch her from outside the pool. Stop putting them on her because she is in swim classes and it causes delays and regressions in her skills and causes her to swim with unnatural skills. They told me it's okay, it's safer, and they feel more comfortable having her in the pool that way. I told them I take her to swim every week, and I see her regressing and struggling to be comfortable in the pool now without floaties or goggles, when she normally is a very strong swimmer for her age. And I'm not really asking. Her swimming instructor also agreed that using these can cause a regression in her swimming skills. She said they don't get in the pool, and reiterated they feel more comfortable when she has these things with her. I said they should be in the pool with her regardless. And either they can do that, or I'd prefer her not to be in their pool, unless she can be free in the pool, with no goggles or floaties, and she'll have to wait until I or her father can be in the pool with her. They said am being unreasonable and that they will put her in the pool and am being unfair and they're just trying to be safe. I said they're going to cause safety issues in the long run. If she finds herself in a position where she falls in a pool or something similar and can't get herself out because her skills have regressed. They're calling me over dramatic and her father is getting mad at me as well. Am I the asshole? Edited to add. Corrected my first sentence that says she goes there to babysit. Lol. Not the asshole. It sounds like you're not with her father anymore. Are the two of you on good terms? Because his parents might respond better if it came from him. Have you told him what her swim instructor said? If you can convince him, then getting him to talk to his parents would be the best approach. We're on okay terms. He honestly would probably side with them. But I'm definitely going to bring it up. Maybe he'll invite one of them to her next class so that they can hear it from the instructor themselves. That sounds like an excellent idea. I'm on your side about the floaties being bad, but obviously her grandparents are going to keep doing it. You have two choices. Don't send your daughter over there. She goes there only if you're with her, or you let them put floaties on her. There are some people you can't talk out of a bad decision. Why can't you get her an actual life jacket so she can use her arms freely and still make her grandparents comfortable? Your child's grandparents are not trained swimming instructors. They're trying to make sure your daughter doesn't drown on their watch. Honestly, you're the asshole. She's 4. Flotation devices are expected at that age and life-saving. Arm floaties are terrible at actually keeping kids safe. They are not approved flotation devices, and anytime young children are in the pool, an adult should be in the pool with them. This is basic pool safety, coming from a 4-year veteran lifeguard. Well, that's another episode of Am I the Asshole in the books. I really appreciate all of you who made it this far into the video. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, it would really help the channel out a lot if you gave the video a thumbs up, subscribe, or leave a comment down below. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.